Episode 1, baby! Episode 1, let's go! Hello, welcome to the first episode of Couch Podtato.
Ooh.
I am your host, Venetia, and joining me today I have
Wendy.
Zoe.
There are two of my close friends who I've invited to have our first chat on Couch Potato. I am so excited to have you guys here. Thank you so much for saying yes and entertaining this idea.
Oh my gosh,
Honored.
thank you for even thinking of us.
Yeah, episode 1, we're honored.
Episode 1. I don't even know what we're going to talk about today, but the idea behind Couch Potato is really just very casual chats for me to have like with my friends or a family and whoever that we have on the podcast, and it's just like a good time where we get to know each other and talk about life and learn each other's perspective and what we think about certain topics. It can be about relationships,
Yes.
I don't know, current events,
I love it.
friendships,
Exactly.
anything, and like really just chatting and getting comfortable.
Oh, I
So,
love that.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for having us.
And we have Zoe brought us some
Sponsored.
Sponsored
Sponsored.
by Paris Spaghetti.
Paris
Ooh.
spaghetti.
Not
got some
actually, but
cakes.
we should be.
No.
Yeah, please sponsor us.
One day, please. But we have some cakes, so you might hear us a little at the ASMR moment. You guys want to like do a little introduction about yourselves? Like maybe we can talk about like how we met, how we all became
yeah.
friends. I think that's a good start, just to just so like listeners can get to know
Yeah.
this relationship, this friendship we have going on.
Okay.
Okay, so who wants to start?
Wendy, go ahead.
Wendy wants to start? Wendy's the person
Yeah.
that tied us together.
Yeah.
So
like
we met
introduce-
through Wendy.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Yeah, how did you guys meet? Let's
Okay,
start
fine.
that.
We'll start there. You guys
Yeah.
can eat.
yeah.
How did we meet? Oh, I feel like we've talked about this like many times this past like
Oh,
month.
recently. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like we can touch like from the beginning to end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
The touch
beginning.
points.
It was Isaac. Well, okay, it was Cindy first. So
Yeah.
Cindy is one of my best friends from high school, and when we went to university, she went to Waterloo and I went to York. So we separated.
Long distance friendship.
Long distance. It was hard.
I bet.
First year was hard. We actually called each other, cried to each other. Like
really?
every other week. Yeah, we were like, oh my god, we miss high school, or I miss you, and like
That's a
it was
big
hard.
change.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
like because like social wise, we we were kind of like dependent on each other in a way. So then
that's
like it was hard to separate, and
Yeah.
her having to like make her own friends, and then me
Yes.
having make my own friends. But then one of our other friends, Sadie and Cindy, ended up rooming together in university in
And Sadie
Waterloo.
went to the same high school as you guys.
Sadie went to the same high school as us, and we were all friends in grade 12. For the like, Sadie was like towards the end of high school where we started hanging out, but Cindy and I knew each other all through high school. And then Sadie, this is gonna start. You're gonna need to start drawing a chart. You have to
A Venn
start
diagram.
a Venn diagram, yeah, like a tree. So me and Cindy and Sadie went to high school together. Cindy and Sadie went to Waterloo. Then and they roomed together. Then Sadie's cousin, Erlene, also went to Waterloo. And then I think in second year is when you guys all roomed together.
Yeah.
So then, and then Erlene and Wendy
Yo, that's
were
crazy.
friends from high school.
It's a small world.
It is a small
It's
world.
true. Asian
Yeah.
community is like so tight.
It is so tight.
Yeah,
And like
the
you're in
GTA.
Waterloo. It's like all of Markham and Richmond Hill.
Yeah,
is
the whole
Waterloo.
GTA
Oh my
was
god, I
there.
sneeze.
Bless,
Bless
you.
you.
Unprofessional.
Come on.
I didn't even sneeze.
Health protocols.
Yeah.
Oh shit. I don't know. I don't know how people can sneeze like with no sound.
Oh yeah.
That hurts.
Oh, like you
hurts me.
hold it in.
Like in the office, you know, like when they're like,
Oh, like even when I do it, people. My sister, for example, when she sneezes, she go nothing.
oh.
And when I try to do that, I feel like I just like swallowed my own organ and like
And everything comes out.
everything. Yeah. Sidetracked. What was I? Oh, yeah. And then you guys all roomed together.
Oh, yeah.
Then I would hear from Cindy like all about her roommates all the time.
I would love to hear the POV on that. Side tangent. I would love to hear the POV of that. Like
That's
what
true.
Cindy told you about us before we got
Wow,
married.
it's been so long. I don't
Yeah.
even remember
But we can touch base on that
with
after.
Cindy on that.
Yeah.
I feel like she would remember.
Yeah.
Of all people, I think she would remember.
Check back on episode 2.
Episode 2,
Yeah.
where we invite Cindy as a guest. Yeah, and then like I would hear about like Wendy and the girls, and there was like Christy and Matt. What was that second year too? Yeah, all the time. And then, but I never met Wendy.
Oh yeah.
I never actually met Wendy, and the 2 times I visited, she wasn't there.
Oh.
Yeah, and you came over to our apartment at that time, but I
Yeah.
was back at home
Yeah,
both times.
yeah.
So I never saw her in the
Yeah.
flesh.
So you only
Yes.
heard of this girl,
Yes.
like who's this girl? Oh,
Yeah.
it's my friend.
With my friend,
Yeah.
like who? And Isaac is when we met. So we both joined a club, I guess,
Yeah.
called Isaac.
It's like a school club.
Yeah, and I don't even know how to summarize Isaac, but I guess like if you're from Toronto, like if you're from like Ontario, actually no, anywhere really.
Yeah, it's like a
have
a
chapters.
student-run organization that sent students to go abroad.
Yeah.
So within that club, there'll be like different departments to help like market that or like
yeah.
sponsorships or like
Mm-hmm.
yeah, things like that. So we both joined at our respective universities at that
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, exactly.
Makes
Exactly. And then we went on a conference,
Yeah.
Isaac conference in London at for Western, right?
Yeah.
At Western. And then we met there.
Yeah, for the
Oh,
first
first
time.
time.
For the
Without
first
Cindy.
time. Without
'Cause
Cindy.
she wasn't in Isaac at that time.
Oh.
Yeah.
So have
she
you
was
s-
never nice.
Oh.
She joined at the last year.
Oh.
Yeah.
True. I don't think I joined the last year actually.
But did you see each other's faces before? Like you knew what you
Yeah,
like?
we knew what each other looked like.
Okay.
But we didn't
We didn't
like
meet in person.
we
Like
didn't know we were gonna be at
Right.
the conference.
So when
Yeah.
you met at the conference,
it was
were you
like, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cute.
It was,
I don't even remember like how we reacted.
Yeah.
I wish I remember. But
We
we
had,
have
like-
pictures.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
then you took
it was
like
like
a
2015. Wait, what year? 2016. Like Little Us.
Yeah. In like our business
Yeah,
like clothes.
attire.
Yeah. You know when
Embarrassing.
pencil skirts were still
Oh my god.
millennial.
Shit.
Age is showing real hard right
Oh
now.
my god, actually. But then we didn't really like talk for a really long time.
Mhm.
Like we didn't like keep up with each other.
Makes
We
sense.
follow each other on Instagram and stuff, but then we never
It's kind of like
talked.
like when your friend has a close friend and then you know each other by association,
Yeah.
but you don't like
Want to
do one. Yeah, you don't want to overstep or you
Right.
don't.
Yeah.
There's no like opportunity to.
Right.
So many years after that, like we kind of just became dormant.
Yeah.
We just like say hi, or if we're going out, we'll see each other.
Yeah. Yeah, a couple of times. I think like maybe I saw you at Easy.
Oh,
Like,
yeah?
Maybe
Oh,
like
yeah.
twice
Yes, yes.
before we actually started talking and
Mhm.
became friends. And that was what, 2019?
Like when we started talking?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was 2018.
No, I think it was 2018. Yeah. 2018.
It was like September or October.
It was September
2018.
because
oh, yeah.
it was your birthday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You were there when we first met.
Oh.
It was
It was
Habatang.
Hambatang.
and you
Oh.
and Jen
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
you guys were
Easy,
about
okay.
to go to Easy, but we stayed.
Oh, yeah, you guys went to
Yeah.
Easy
Oh my god, so you met. Oh,
Oh.
wow.
Okay.
Oh,
Wait, that
I-
was the first time I met you? Was
Yeah,
that so?
yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Oh shoot, yeah.
Wow.
Because I wouldn't have met
Wait,
any
no,
of
never
Wendy's
mind.
friends before that.
I had a barbecue for
Oh,
Trudeau's
God.
when Trudeau became our
No.
prime minister. I had a
Stop.
Canada Day barbecue. and Manisha came.
I'm not
Weren't
sure.
you there
I'm
with
not
Kristen?
Sure. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Actually,
Sorry,
remember
that was
Kristen?
so random.
No.
Kristen?
Yeah, I guess not. No.
Side tangent.
Yeah.
Maybe. Honestly, there were a lot of people there that day.
Yeah.
And I really just mainly stuck to Cindy, I
yeah.
think. And then we went to the park.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god, I need to sneeze again. What's wrong with me?
Bless you.
Bless you.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Sorry,
I
this
forgot about
story
that.
is going
It's-
way
yeah.
That's
past
okay.
its
Yeah, 'cause
prime.
I don't remember when I met you, but I know it's like a gradual thing.
It was
I
so
think it was
gradual.
The first one was
Hambatang, I think so. And then I don't know when after that.
I think it was
something-
Big Trouble after that.
It was always club event,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
club type events or like one-off things, but we never like really clicked until I feel like this
year,
So yeah,
or like maybe
yeah.
started
Oh,
last year.
Vibe.
Vibe.
Oh,
I think that's when
Pandemic.
pandemic.
Pass.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh
It's
my
class.
goodness, pandemic, man. Yeah,
That was
when
the
we
time.
did, that was a good time.
Yeah.
I think that was like the first time we actually
Yeah, hit it off.
hit
yeah.
it off. Yeah,
Vibe, and then
like,
the hers kickboxing.
yeah, all the class passes that we did.
Yeah.
Slid into Wendy's DM.
Oh
I
wait,
was
no,
like-
I slid it to your DM.
No, I sent her a DM and I was like, "Happy birthday."
Oh yeah. And I was like,
Yeah.
yo, thanks. Wanna
Yeah.
reach?
Is this when you started hanging out individually now?
No, I was just like, we were going out,
Mm-hmm.
and like, I don't know, like she said happy birthday, and I was like, oh thanks. And I was like, yo, we're going out tonight. Like we're going to a bar. You wanna come?
Yeah.
And I thought she wouldn't say yes because it's like all new people.
Mhm.
Like I think Cindy wasn't going that day. She wasn't there that day, or she was.
She was.
She was.
She was. It was another day that
Oh, that wasn't.
it
There.
was like maybe a couple of weeks or like later
Mm.
that we went to another Korean restaurant or bar,
Yeah.
and then Cindy didn't come that time, and then she
Yeah.
thought I was gonna flop because Cindy wasn't there.
Yeah.
But
Because
then
you
I
know
ended
it's
up
like
coming
that's
out.
the origin friend, right? So it's
Yeah.
like if
Mm.
that friend doesn't go, like
It's like, yeah.
you don't feel inclined to.
Exactly.
But she was down, and I was like, wait, I kind of
That's-
like her.
Yeah, that's when you realize she's a down person.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we started hanging out more.
Yeah.
And then there's Big Trouble, and then the rest is history, I guess.
Yeah, and then we became so close. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Yeah, we like traveled
Right.
twice this year together.
That's
Yeah.
cute.
Oh my gosh.
New
yeah.
York.
That's a milestone.
And Vancouver.
Oh, yeah.
That's
it's
a
been 5
friendship
years.
milestone.
Yeah.
It's like a rite of passage for
It's
every
been
friendship.
5 years. Since
I
that.
know.
That's crazy.
Wow.
How
Long
old
time.
are we?
Pandemic actually took so much of our time away, like as
Yeah.
like young adults.
Hmm.
You feel a really big significant difference?
I feel like it's such a blur.
Okay, yeah.
It didn't. We're eating our cake. It's good cake. It's good cake. I feel like my early to mid 20s didn't pan out the way I thought it would. Even though if you think about it, like I just turned 23 at that time, and now I'm turning 27.
Mm.
It's like really not that big of a gap when you
Right.
look at the numbers like that. But then it's like 4 years, 5 years,
Yeah.
4 years gone by, and it's like, damn, all those years, like a lot could
Yeah.
have happened.
Yeah.
Like, what did you do? Like, we can't even count on our fingers what we did in those years because it's a blur.
It is a blur.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I feel like there would have been like a lot of stories. But I feel like you bond differently with people.
Yeah.
I think at those times we probably would have had a lot of like clubbing and bars and
Like social friends.
social friends. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Right.
I think pandemic really like narrowed down the
That's a good
friends.
point. That's a
Yeah.
good point, yeah. I feel the same too.
Yeah,
Yeah, like-
natural selection
Yeah.
happened during the pandemic.
Not the natural selection.
I'm like, ooh,
Because,
okay.
yeah, you can only really choose the closest friends to hang out with.
Mm.
So you have no choice.
You have to be so selective with who you want to quarantine with.
Yeah,
In the
exactly.
case that it happens, like the
This-
townhouse.
right.
Oh my
The same
god.
10 friends.
The same
Yeah.
10 friends. Yeah. It really was like that.
But how did you guys, like, what would you guys say clicked? I know it was like during the pandemic.
I feel like it was so spotty.
Yeah, it was funny because I only met you like maybe once or twice every year.
Yeah.
Because of her events, your events.
You're right. Yeah.
And then sometimes occasionally like class pass or like those fun little events that we started to get to know each other with.
Yeah.
And then I feel like we really clicked at K-pop club night. To be honest, is it just me?
No, it's
Not
just you.
sponsored.
That was really
But reach if you can.
December 29th.
Is this episode gonna be out by then?
No. We'll tune in next
2024.
Next time to find out if we actually went.
Right.
Yeah.
K-pop night. No, but context is the Rec Room in Toronto have like events every weekend or something, and then they have like Bollywood night. I saw they had like Bollywood night. They have like I don't know what else they have, but they had K-pop night, and like Wendy and Zoe invited me to join them.
We've been
On
like
this
dying to go.
adventure.
It comes like pretty much like every month, or
Right.
happens every month, but
Right.
we couldn't make it every time.
Yeah.
And then the last, which was like October, is when we got to go, and then Venetia was so down.
You know,
Oh,
you
yeah.
bought it last minute too.
I bought it so last
Yeah.
minute. When did I buy it? We bought it when we were in Vancouver in August.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was the best time.
It was
Oh my
actually
gosh.
such a good time.
We stayed out till closing.
Yeah.
And that's like unheard of for us.
We never do that.
Yeah, unless like back in our like youngin days where it was like the lights turn on and like
Right.
you're like, oh shit,
Yeah.
humbled. But this one was like, oh man.
Yeah.
When the club lights turn on and you're like, oh, it's time to go.
This is worse because it's rec room too.
Yeah.
It's not even a regular club.
But it's like the back of Rec Room, you know? You can't
Yeah.
tell. You can't tell.
And people were like dancing to like K-pop songs or like
All out.
singing out loud.
Like, really
So fun.
witnessing K-pop
Yeah.
stands.
It was a good
Yeah.
community.
Yeah, and like they
Yeah.
have brought their own light sticks.
So cute.
All the dancing that happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love
So you
that
guys got
community.
like really close.
I
at
think we
that
got
time.
close there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that
And
was
like the
Aw.
dinner and
Oh
the,
yeah,
yeah.
dinner.
And I was like, oh, Zoe felt comfortable
Yeah,
with me, and
I
I was like,
said that, and then,
oh,
yeah.
yeah.
You broke
I
the
was-
vulnerability.
Yeah, I was like, oh, that's nice. I like that she like told me.
Yeah. Because I feel like you're similar to me in some ways too. Like you guys are similar, I feel like. And I bond with her, so I feel like I bond well with you.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're just open and stuff, so it feels easy to talk to you and, yeah, just
I like
express
that.
my opinions.
That's
Yeah.
a very, very nice compliment. One of the inspirations of me starting this podcast is another podcast called Rooftop
Oh
Pod.
yeah.
And I don't know if you listened to that episode where I think it was like Andrew or Jesse that said us compliment that they
Oh
received.
yes.
Was
It's
that-
Jesse's.
It was
Yeah.
a Jesse's, yeah, I don't remember, but like it was like one of the best compliment that they've ever received was from a friend saying that they feel comfortable with them, and I was like, oh, I love that. That is really, and then like you said that to me, and I was like, oh, that is so nice. It feels good that like I make people feel that way.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think you do for everyone you meet.
Oh,
It's not just me, I don't think.
oh, I'm so glad.
It's nice. And that like podcast, like adding to that comment, it's like something about Jesse's friend was saying, oh, like when I talk about my friends and want to introduce Jesse. Yeah,
I've heard of
because
this before.
introduce my friend because you're such a good example of what my friends should think of me
Yes.
and like who I surround myself with.
Like a reflection of you.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
exactly.
And I was like,
Yeah.
oh, that's deep.
That is deep.
Yeah.
But it's
Yeah.
so true.
Mhm.
Like who you are is who you surround yourself with. Like I introduce you to my friends because you are like a reflection of a part of me.
Yeah.
Which is really nice. Yeah. Sometimes I feel like I'm a lot because I feel like I'm really
Mm-mm.
loud.
No.
But I'm really glad that you guys don't feel that way.
I think you're
So-
really great with introverts.
Mm-hmm.
Like you,
Oh.
what do you call it?
You
You adopt-
Oh,
Yeah.
adopt introverts?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're like that definition.
Are you an extrovert?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Wait, yes,
An
I am.
extrovert that adopts.
Oh, like the MBTI.
Yeah.
I think I'm ENFJ.
ENFJ.
Although I never remember what they stand for. I know extrovert, intuitive.
Mm-hmm.
Thinking
Yeah.
and
then-
perceiving.
what's the F?
Feeling.
Feeling.
Oh, feeling.
Mm.
What's the J?
Judging.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
I never
trendy.
remember.
Yeah, I feel like you do
Trendy
really
topic.
well.
One thing that, so Cindy's actually an extrovert,
Mm-hmm.
but she a lot of times come off as introverts because she, in like group settings, she kind of sits back and like just observe like when there's a lot of people talking. And like earlier when I said that we were a bit like dependent on each other when it comes to social settings in high school.
I see.
And Leo, who is like her boyfriend, always said to Cindy that I am her gateway to social.
Oh my gosh, that's so
like
true.
to socializing.
That's
Yeah,
so
you
true.
open doors for her probably.
Yeah.
She does come across introverted more than E.
Like she's like less. I think one thing she always talks about with us is how she struggles to like initiate hangouts or like conversations or whatever. So then like it helps that like I'm the one that's always talking.
Yeah, you break that like wall.
Yeah,
which is
and
nice.
then bring her in. But yeah, no, it's nice. It's nice.
Yeah.
I'm glad you feel that way. And now we're gonna go to Pilates together.
I know. We're starting
tomorrow.
now.
What's the first class?
Oh,
Tomorrow?
Friday.
Oh, it's Friday.
I think so.
Oh yeah, it's Friday. It is Friday because it was full.
Oh, have fun, guys.
Yeah,
It's
this is
gonna
our
be a
first
good time.
101.
101. How are you?
Shut up, really? Oh my, that's so cute. A little
First
date
date.
to us.
Yes. First milestone.
Oh my
Milestone.
god.
First date.
Oh my gosh. It's gonna be so
Look
nice.
what you did.
Yeah.
You did this.
They're bonded.
I'm
You,
a friendship matchmaker.
yeah, you know what? You also open doors for me because I'm an I. You're also an I know, but you have so
You're
many
like
friends.
borderline.
Yeah, borderline.
I'm like a people-pleasing eye.
Okay. Okay.
You're an
Stuff
I.
to
What are
preach.
you?
Yeah, an I.
What's the character on 16 Personalities?
Oh, I don't remember.
Oh,
Do you know yours?
do you know like your full MBTI?
Yeah.
What is it?
ISFJ. And you are INT.
P?
I don't remember.
We were like opposite for 3 of them.
What
It's
did you
like-
say yours was?
ISFJ.
ISFJ. Defender.
Mm.
Very dedicated and warm protectors, always ready to defend their loved ones.
Aw.
That's so nice.
We should talk about the Taiwan personality test.
Oh,
The Taiwan Expo.
That was honestly, I
That
don't
was
know
really
where that
funny.
came from.
Yeah.
I think
And I can't find it anymore.
it was from
Wait, really?
TikTok.
Yeah.
It exploded on TikTok and then got shared around.
And
I found
what-
out from my cousins.
Oh.
Yeah.
Was it you that sent it to us?
I think so.
I think so. And I was
yeah.
seeing it all over Instagram.
Yeah,
Everyone
I
was
started
posting
blowing.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was fun.
That was fun.
Those were fun.
But yeah, that is
Oh my
that
god,
is-
have fun at your first one-on-one date.
Thank you so
Good. Little
much.
Pilates.
Okay. One of the things we wanted to talk about today was a TikTok feud that
Right.
Wendy sent, but you know about it too, right, Zoe? Okay.
Because we're trendy.
Oh, okay.
Someone's
Not
out.
me. I saw the video you sent me.
Oh, okay. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, it's
Done.
like,
That was
done.
a recap.
And then
video.
everything else is everybody else's opinion.
Yeah, yeah.
They
Right.
just had 2 videos, that's it.
Yeah. they
So
only
I think
posted-
the original girl took down the video.
Yeah,
right?
both girls took
No,
it
I
down,
went to
right?
really.
Or
I went
maybe she
to the
kept
other girl, Joanna.
Mm-hmm.
Her page, she still has hers.
She does. Yeah.
So the background. Someone want to give context of the story? This is one of those like TikTok
Yeah, it was like a
feud, really
TikTok
random. I didn't.
beef
Are they
friendship breakup.
influencers?
I think so. Like they have a following.
Oh.
True.
So basically, 2 best friends had a friendship breakup sometime last year, where one friend ghosted the other, and that was it. And then this year, like recently, she had posted a "Get Ready with Me," talking about ghosting, why she ghosted this best friend, and then the details that she went in, it's like pretty much like the summary is like basically the ex-best friend wanted her man and like did some suspicious things that made her cut her off. And then it got juicier when the ex-best friend posted a response video of like talking about her side of things, of what happened.
Yeah.
And then TikTok just like snuggled its way in the comments and we're
Took it and ran.
yeah,
Everybody's
freaking
opinion.
crazy.
Yeah.
Including ours.
Yeah.
Including us, here we are.
I added it to our group chat. I was like, yo, we should talk about this.
I have thoughts.
Okay.
Oh,
I
Please.
do have thoughts.
Share.
Because so her reasons were there were 3, right?
yeah, let's summarize it. The first one is
Was
Sweater.
The
Oh,
second
yeah.
is sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and
Yeah,
close
what's-
friend story.
Oh, close
right.
friend story. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the first reason why the girl ghosted her ex-best friend was that they all met this guy at a club.
Right.
And they all knew that this girl was into this guy, including the ex-best friend. But then they all like added each other on Instagram or something. And they all went back after the club that night. They all went back to his place, where the ex-best friend borrowed a sweater. And then my thoughts on the sweater piece.
It was like a hoodie thing, right?
Oh, yeah, it was a hoodie, right? I think, yeah, something like that. It was a sweater. I didn't like the way she responded to the whole hoodie situation, because I'm like, okay, so her response was that she intentionally did not return it because she liked the hoodie so much, so she wanted to wear it longer.
Right.
That's what she said,
flag,
right? Yeah, it's totally a red flag. Or like, why are you keeping somebody else's clothes to begin with?
Right.
That's my thing about it. Like, it's not even about like your best friend liking this guy and you're using his hoodie or whatever. I mean, she said she wasn't like trying to get with the guy, so then like that's not why she kept it. But okay, that aside, why are you keeping somebody else's hoodie? Why? I just return it. And like just to me in my head, I'm like, she's like washing it and re-wearing it as if it's her own,
Right.
Until I don't know, she has to return or something. I don't even know if she returned it. I'm sure
I think she returned it. Like,
Yeah.
context on the sweater hoodie, basically the person borrowed it, but for the 2 weeks didn't return it, would post about it on social media while wearing the boy's sweater, even though she knew her best friend liked this boy.
Yeah.
Right.
So it was like entered a little suspicious.
A little
territory.
suspicious.
She claimed it was cute, but it was just a regular sweater.
Yeah, did you see the?
Was there
I
a
saw the
sweater?
sweater.
I didn't see the sweater.
The girl who blasted the ex-best friend did a help me style this cute sweater hoodie, and it's her different outfits while wearing the supposedly cute hoodie.
I didn't see
And it's just a
this.
black hoodie with a Nike swoosh.
Oh.
So typical.
It was so
Okay.
funny. Yeah.
So sus point number 1
Yeah.
to ex-best friend.
Yeah, I don't know how I felt about that. I just don't like that she even kept the sweater just because I think it's cute.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if that's appropriate, even with the whole best friends man situation aside. Just like, you just met this guy, you borrowed his sweater,
Right.
and you kept it for 2 weeks as if it's your own. I don't know. It's just not something that I think people should be doing.
Not typical.
No,
No,
I don't like that about someone. That's a red flag to me.
I feel like I viewed it like very differently from Venetia, where I
okay.
didn't think of it as like a friend borrowing it and it's like, oh, that's not nice or like polite. I just thought if I borrowed any of my girlfriends, like if I borrowed one of your boyfriend's sweaters, first of all, that's so weird to me. Like, even the context was like she was cold and like they were at the apartment.
Right.
So in my head, I'm like, okay, like if one of my closest best friend's boyfriend like offered me a hoodie and I was freezing, I get it.
Right.
But just thinking about continuously wearing it,
Right.
when like it's just so weird.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
agreed.
So that's when I was like, oh, that's really, I don't know, that's like very rude in terms of like to the best friend. So I never thought of it as the friend borrowing the hoodie from. So that's interesting. Just like try to put myself in her shoes, and I was like, that's so weird in all fronts. Like,
What about you?
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah, same with both of your opinions. Like, just that's such a sus thing to do, especially. I mean, it's different if she met at different times, like,
Right.
but they met all together. She knew that the first girl liked the guy, so it just was like not a good situation.
Yeah.
Suspicious.
It is really suspicious.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And then enter point 2 was close friends.
Oh, right.
I'm not too bothered with that.
Me too.
Me neither.
Because like I
the
randomly
context
get
of close
into
friends.
exactly like I randomly get added into close friends
Yeah,
all the
even
time.
if you're not.
And I feel like I also don't use close friends the same way that a lot of people do.
Okay.
And I feel like okay, it's just also too much work to maintain it, so I don't really use it very often. But how I would use it is if I had wanted to intentionally block out a group of people without having to go to like each and every one of their page and be like, hide my story, hide my story, hide my story. Like, I don't know if it's like not something I want like work to know,
Right.
or like I wanted to keep it like more private but still with like a larger group of people, I would do close friends. But it doesn't mean that you're any special because you're on this list.
Right.
Yeah. And I know a lot of people also do that too,
Agreed.
because I'm on a lot of random people's close lists,
Yeah.
close friends lists too. So I don't know. I just don't think it's a big deal.
Yeah.
I think it's very subjective because of how everyone uses it differently.
Yeah.
And they
For
all
the-
night on the same night too, so it's like
Yeah.
it's fine, I guess, right?
Yeah.
But
like,
it's, yeah.
yeah. Just in case, because we didn't explain what the close friend thing is. Like, the
What?
ex-best friend basically added the now boyfriend to the close story from the day one. But then she explained herself that she added everyone they met that day on her close stories.
And
Right.
That's fine.
That's fine.
think
yeah.
that's fine.
I find
Yeah,
that
I think that's fine.
I saw like a comment that talked about like, let's say in a situation where you meet your friend's boyfriend and then immediately add them to the close friend story after. And then I was thinking like, hearing that would be a little weird, where it's suddenly. But if the friend's boyfriend, like the original friend, is very close to you, it makes sense. If it's
Right.
someone you're just like chatting to whatever, and then you suddenly add the +1 or SO, that's a little weird.
My thing is, if he is on the close friend list, then his girlfriend has to be on the close friend list too.
Oh yeah. That's
Yeah.
But what if
100%.
like
Like if I meet
you're
meet
not
you,
close with the girlfriend, but you're just like
then
enough-
you add the guy to the close friend list. That's
Yeah.
us.
like it depends on the relationship,
Mm.
friendship between you and the
Yes.
friend from
Yes,
the start.
you and the
for sure.
friend have to
Yeah.
be decently close, and
Agreed.
if you're close and you want to add her boyfriend to the close friend list, then I don't see any reason why this girl's not already on the close friends list.
Exactly.
Is it if you're adding the boyfriend
It's, like,
without the
weird.
girlfriend, then girl, you got
Yeah.
some thinking to do.
It's like so like why do you need to add that person?
Like, what are you hiding?
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you want?
First
What do you
text?
want from them? Yeah.
I don't know.
What if he's the only person?
Oh.
Oh, that's so weird.
Just one single audience. That's so awkward.
He doesn't know that.
Yeah, he doesn't know. But
Oh
Can you imagine? I don't even use my close friends list.
you don't?
I don't. And I barely ever use it.
I just use it when I don't want work people to know what I'm doing.
Oh, so you
That's
actually
it, though.
do that?
I do use it, yeah.
I
Actually,
feel like
maybe
a
I
lot
should
of
do that too.
people been using close friends.
Yeah.
Or it's a new Gen Z thing too. Like
Oh.
they exclusively do that instead of posting
Oh.
publicly.
Is
now.
Finsta still a thing?
It's their Finsta.
That's what I'm
There.
saying.
Yeah.
Oh, so
So
Finsta
they
is no
created
longer.
close
a
That's
thing.
what I'm saying.
Oh,
That's
okay.
what I'm like trying
They
to figure
created-
out.
We're
Close
finding it out
stories
now.
for Finsta.
Yeah, because then you don't have to go to a different account to post stories anymore. You just do it to your close friends.
Yeah.
I see. I see. What was the third thing again?
The mounting the TV.
Oh yeah.
Oh wait.
Oh, the sandwich.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So what happened with
Mm.
the sandwich thing?
So, at this point, the girls already started dating the guy, and they're still best friends.
They're roommates.
They're roommates.
They're
Yeah,
roommates.
they're roommates.
So weird.
Oh, jeez, these relationships. Man. So they're roommates, and the ex-best friend really wanted a TV mounted in her room.
Or they both want it.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh.
because it's their, like it's like,
Mm.
or no.
No, it was
in
her own room. Her own
Oh,
room.
that's so weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then,
But they both helped her mount
they
it.
both
Right.
helped her help the ex-best friend mount the TV, and the ex-best friend, I think, I guess maybe like the guy did most of the work or something.
I think so.
And then she was like, oh, I'm so grateful for his help. And then she found out what his favorite sandwich was and bought that said sandwich from a place like nearby her work.
Right.
On her way home or something. So she's like, oh, conveniently, I'm going by this place near work anyway. I'm going to get him his favorite sandwich as a like way of saying thank you for mounting my TV because I really wanted my TV mounted. And she told this boyfriend, like her roommate's boyfriend, that if he could stop by in the morning to pick up the sandwich so that it doesn't go bad, so he can eat it for work that
So
day.
it was a direct message to him and
I
not
think so.
just
I
the girl.
assume
Okay.
so.
It was, yeah.
Okay.
And then
That's-
To pick it up at their shared apartment.
Right.
yeah. And that story was told very differently from the two perspectives, because
Mm-hmm.
the girl said, like, made it sound like she made a sandwich and was like got up bright and early and like
That's true.
delivered it to him or something. That's
Yeah.
how I perceived her message.
And not explain why.
Yeah.
There was no TV mounted
Right.
to it.
Yeah, it made it
Yeah.
seem like she did it out of nowhere. If she is just grateful for him doing her a favor, I don't see the sandwich being a problem.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
agree. Like, I think the act of gratitude is like totally fine. I think
Yeah.
the way she
Yeah.
like delivered that
Yes.
gratitude could have missed some important milestones to keep the best friend secured.
Yeah.
So like the
Exactly.
first one is like, why didn't you buy her a sandwich too?
Mhm.
I guess like if the guy did the mounting, like I get it, but I don't know, like it's like a personal security thing where I'm just gonna buy everyone a sandwich.
Yeah.
It's like, hey,
Just be smart about it.
like,
and
hey,
just-
thank you so much for mounting the TV.
Yeah.
I'm close by to that sandwich shop you like. Do you guys want sandwiches? Let me pick you up. Like,
Yeah.
like that kind of like
Make it
general,
Casual.
general gist.
Direct. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, I think that would be nice. The second one, I think I would have just given the sandwich to the best friend and be like, hey, can you give this
Yeah.
to your boyfriend instead of like putting it in the fridge, like come by in the morning or whatever, whenever.
Okay, yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
Yes.
That delivery.
That
was just,
that personal message to him
Yes.
Yeah.
is like, it's a little sus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you can personal message, and I just find like I'll still message the best friend, be like, hey, by the way, like I'll give the heads up that she's not hearing things for the first time from the boyfriend's side. Especially if it's like a new relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what if this relationship was a friendship first? What if the three of them were friends first and then them two started dating? So she already has a personal relationship with him and friendship with him. So
Before they dated.
before they dated, then would that change it? Would that change your perspective on if she should be personally messaging him? So let's say like me, you, and Tony, we were all friends, and then you guys started dating. Then I'm like, okay, I got a sandwich for Tony
Right.
because we're friends. That I'm
Tony
personally-
is Zoe's boyfriend.
Oh, Tony is Zoe. Yes. Context. We're not good at
We're not good at this at all.
We're not good at it.
But yeah.
Yeah, then I'll be like, oh, hey, Tony, I got you a sandwich. Thanks for mounting my TV.
Yeah.
Come by and pick it up.
But we're good friends.
We're good friends. And I was friends with him, too.
Yeah.
But it's just that you guys started dating.
Were you friends with him first?
Ooh.
Oh.
I feel like that affects.
Or we were friends first and then we met him.
Yeah.
And then we didn't.
I feel like
start
the
Oh.
order of events
Oh.
affects my
Whoa,
feeling
whoa,
on it.
whoa.
dating. It's getting a little too
Okay.
deep.
Okay.
Like if Tony was your friend first,
Yeah.
right, and then dated Zoe afterwards.
What if we were just all friends?
If you were all friends at the same time,
Yeah, and
but
then
Zoe had told you that,
We started
and then they started dating.
yeah, and they started dating, and then she was there when you guys were mounting the wall.
So you think it should still be? I should still have gone through the girlfriend first.
I feel like I feel
Yeah?
like if
Okay.
you guys were close friends, I don't think you would have, knowing your personality, you would just include everyone a sandwich.
Right. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I feel like if you didn't and you only did Tony,
Then
I don't
that'd be
know.
sus.
that's why I was like, oh, like if it was your friend first, I get it. If you guys met at the same time, I think it's fine. Depending on the trust you have with the best friend.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that would
Yeah.
be important.
Personally,
Yeah.
if it regardless of who met who first, I think it's like still common courtesy, like because girls know girls' minds, so I feel like it's common courtesy for the girl to come to me directly and to get it to him.
And
That's
Zoe
just-
comes from more conservative relationship views too. Like
I see.
regardless, it's like in a relationship with Tony and that's my man. Like it's just common courtesy to just give me a heads up.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
it's not about if it's not a topic about Zoe, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
I think what I would have done was I would have been like, because she's my best friend.
Yeah.
I would have been like, hey, bestie.
Yeah. It's like,
I got you guys a sandwich
exactly.
for helping me. Thank you so much.
yeah.
Can you pick it up on your way out to see him or whatever?
Yeah.
Instead of being like, hey, can you come by?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bought this for you.
I bought this for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come pick it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's what I would have done.
I think
Yeah.
girls know what we're thinking about, so if it comes out wrong, it feels intentional a little bit.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Interesting. Interesting point of views.
But I get it. It's like when you're meeting all at the first time in friendship, then you don't feel like you need to explain yourself to do something nice. And you would assume the best friend knows your good intentions. Like, they don't think you're trying to get the man and stuff.
Right.
But everyone's like, I guess like everyone's security with relationships and how they view friendships and stuff, like everyone has their own requirements and own standards to live up to. So I think that has to be communicated. And if you're best friends, like you should know and respect their levels that they're comfortable with.
Yeah. It's a lot of the comments on the TikTok video you sent me, everyone just like they should have just communicated.
They should have just talked it out.
Yeah.
They
like
really
why
should've.
not talk it out?
Yeah.
Like why are you messaging my man? Just tell me straight up.
Oh my
you
gosh,
know?
did you guys see the update where they found the man?
No!
And it's so funny. The comments are like, "Oh, I would have done the
I
same
get it.
thing, Joanne. I get it. I get it. I get it. Serve that sandwich."
I know, it's so bad.
And then someone was like, they took a picture of Subway. It was like, "I'll do the same." Like,
I know, it's so bad.
it was so funny.
That's
Why would
so
like?
bad.
but why so
TikTok
funny?
is so unhinged.
I know.
So unhinged.
It's so good.
It's so good but so bad.
Yeah.
I get it.
I get it. Is he cute or something?
I think
cute?
he's just like bulk, like a
Yeah.
Korean. I don't know,
guy.
Korean bulky
Oh,
man,
yeah.
like fit guy
Yeah.
Okay.
type of vibe. Yeah.
I see. That's so funny though.
Ah, so funny.
Right?
I don't know what it looks like.
Ridiculous.
But overall, like, what would you say is your overall opinion of the beef then?
They should have talked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
so silly.
dumb. Yeah.
For those little reasons, it's just like they
I
have
feel
a
like they're
whole friendship.
friends. They just were not real friends to
Yeah.
begin with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They would have talked, but they're really young, right?
I have no
They
idea.
look really young.
Yeah.
We're just so old now.
That's behind this petty. Yet here we are talking about it.
Spending this Wednesday night. We got work tomorrow. So sad. But yeah, they should have just communicated.
Yeah, they should
Yeah.
just talked it out. I think like within any relationship and like friendship, like communication, you just gotta talk it out.
Yeah.
Like-
and if it still bothers you a year after for you to post a get ready with me, I
Yeah.
think you should think about why it bothers you so much.
Yeah.
Like maybe there's unfinished business. Or she just wants to air it out. And
Right. She
I
just
mean,
wants something to talk
that's
about.
fine too, but I guess it's not worth keeping if they don't wanna talk
Yeah.
it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My question is why Joanna even came out to like admit it was her in the first place. Like
I think
it
she was like she thought she was
Oh.
doing herself a favor. But it went downhill.
Was it
this
not
was
like?
anonymous.
Oh really?
Yeah, like she's.
I thought
yeah.
people would have like been guessing because they had videos of them together.
That's true.
before,
I think
right?
they're
So
guessing,
people
but
were
she just like straight up replied after
Oh.
Yeah, it's
with
true.
a
Maybe she
follow-up.
felt like she needed to like
like stand up for
stand
herself.
up for herself
For
and
the
like
there.
But she got
feel
it
vindicated.
went worse. Especially the hoodie thing. She's
Yeah.
like, it's just cute.
I know.
Yeah,
I'm like-
I kept it because it was cute.
Like, if I wanted your man, I would have done this, but I just kept it because it's cute. It's a cute sweater. And I'm like, oh no, don't say
No,
that.
that's not a reason, girl. No, don't keep
No.
strangers' sweater. Don't keep
Yeah.
your bestie's man's sweater, dude.
Yeah, and post it. Oh no.
No. Yeah,
No,
the
no.
posting too.
No,
It's
no.
a bit much. Oh, I can't even picture that.
Yeah, like imagine me
Yeah.
just posting with like
Rick-
Ricardo's hoodie.
Rick
Ricardo-
is her boyfriend.
We established this
Yeah,
from the
just in case
beginning
you're,
of the
you're
podcast.
still lost, which you guys could be still lost. It's Venetia's boyfriend. His name is Ricardo, and imagine me just wearing it still and then posting it on laps or like my stories, like with no intention that I'm gonna.
No.
It's weird. It's weird. It's
It
weird.
is weird. It is weird.
Yeah.
No.
You know a girl's intention. You know a girl's
Mm.
intention.
Yeah.
Do you think you're a jealous person in a relationship?
Oh.
What type of person are you?
I was once upon a time.
Okay. Yeah.
I was. I
was
mean,
gonna say you're very secure now.
I am now.
Yeah.
Like, I would be. I don't know. I guess like he doesn't really have a lot of female friends either that are
That
single.
helps a lot.
Yeah, but I don't feel like I would be jealous.
No.
No.
Yeah.
Or at least he hasn't done anything that would make me feel like I need to feel jealous.
Yes.
So I don't. But back then I was.
Right. Yeah. What made you jealous back then? Like.
I think I was just young.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're
I
just
think
not
it.
sure.
Yeah, and like relationship was new, and then like him being older. He's 3 years older. Him being older just like made me feel like there's like a whole world in his age group that I don't know about. Then like there's
makes
people
sense.
that I haven't met. I think like if he suddenly starts talking about a girl and I haven't met her, then maybe I would feel a little bit of ways. I think a lot of times once I meet these people, I'm like, okay, then I'm fine with you. But
She's
then,
like, no competition.
and really, I'm not really like concerned about him. I'm more sus about the girl, if anything.
Yeah.
Like I would be like, what is her intention?
Okay.
It's the oblivious boyfriend, but then the evil.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how. I think that's how I would feel right now if things were like to come up. But what about you guys?
Yeah. What do you
It's
think? For you.
Yeah, I think I was jealous when I was younger too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like
Natural.
you had the same boyfriend for a long time, right?
Yeah. I think it's coming up 12 years.
I thought it was already 12 years is next year?
Yeah, 12 years.
Oh, I thought it was
next
12
year.
already. Dang.
No,
that's
I
crazy.
think 12 is next
Yeah.
year. Yes, 12 is next year because we started in 2012.
Oh.
Next year is 2024.
Right. Oh,
Wow.
nice.
Yeah.
So he's seen through all your stages.
Yeah,
Wow.
crazy. I was a teenager
Mhm.
and I was in I went through high school, university, and like my
Life.
adult
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good.
working and everything.
working and everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like that's like back then. That's why when I was young, like I would feel jealous because I'm like, oh my god, there's like all these like university girls that he would meet and
Oh,
like all
true.
the
I know,
parties
that's
that
so
he would
true.
go to.
That's true.
But then he
Yeah.
didn't go to parties.
Oh.
But then there were people in his life where I was like, I don't like that you guys like I don't. Yeah, I would feel sus.
Yeah.
And he does certain things, and I'll be like, why are you hanging out with them and doing things that you don't usually do? Like if he like does something that is not his like usual habit,
Yeah.
then I'd be like, why are you breaking your habits or why are you breaking your pattern and your lifestyle for this person?
Yeah.
Then I would question it and I'd be like, what the heck?
Yeah.
You know, explain yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
that
you
would be-
establish like the habits and routines.
Exactly.
For
Like
that
at this
long
point,
term.
at this
Yeah.
point I know like, you know, you don't drink on a weeknight or like
Yeah.
you don't drink much at all. Yeah, then if you suddenly go drinking, then like
Something's off.
what's going on? Yeah, like
Yeah.
why break the trend, right? Like yeah,
Exactly.
that those would be the things that like would trigger me. But if he's just like talking to a girl, whatever, I'm like, okay, sure, whatever. Like I'm not mad about it. But yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, continue.
Like
yeah.
when you were
I think-
younger,
yeah. Same, but I had different boyfriends, I guess. So
different phases.
with different phases. Yeah. Good way to put it.
Yeah.
So it's like I was jealous in high school because young, and I just didn't know. I was insecure, and I guess that ended the relationship. I feel like, and then it was just a different thing for my second relationship. But then my third now, the one with Tony, is like feels really stable. So that's been really nice.
What
So-
do you like? Do you think that's a lot of it is your own growth, or do you think the person had a lot to do with it too?
I think the person has a lot to do with it too. It does come from growth, but if he doesn't have anything to like give me to worry about, then it feels super steady
Yeah.
and secure.
Yeah.
Like there's this one time he said, like he prefaced it by saying, okay, so this girl at my work gave me
Oh,
a
right.
bracelet.
yeah,
like,
alright.
like the fact that he told me already.
What?
I know.
No, I said the same thing.
I
I'm
know.
like, wait, what do you mean bracelet?
What bracelet? What? This better be work related
Right.
bracelet.
Like, cause she just came back from a trip to China or whatever, and then she said that the diamonds or whatever it is known there. So she got it for him. But you know how guys don't ask questions, so I asked him like, well, did she get it for every
Everyone
other
else?
girl?
Yeah.
He's
I
like,
don't know.
I don't know. So at this point, I'm like,
Funny.
whatever, you know. But I don't feel like jealous at that point. So it feels good almost. I'm
It's
like,
more
I'm
just
like,
like, what the heck? But
Yeah.
like, whatever.
yeah, it was like funny to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But still, like, also, I want to know why she gave it to him.
Yeah.
The
I wanna
trust.
know
It's
why, too.
you have a lot of trust in him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like he genuinely is just oblivious
Yeah.
to why he's
Oh,
got the
man.
bracelet.
Okay.
Okay, thank you so much.
It's like, okay, I'm gonna tell my girlfriend about it.
Yeah.
And then that's it.
Yeah, literally, that's it.
Yeah.
So.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm curious if she got it for anybody else
Yeah.
too.
too.
That could be a TikTok topic.
Right.
Yes.
But that's funny. Yeah.
Right?
That
I
is
like how
funny.
Tony told you.
That's a
after
good
too.
that's a good example.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I'm glad he told me, because then I think that makes a difference. If he, like...
Wore the bracelet?
I know, I suddenly see a bracelet on his hand, like, I didn't get you that,
Yeah.
then it's a little weird.
That'd be weird.
Yeah.
If you
That
started
would
wearing
be.
it without telling you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you?
Do you think
Do you
you
think you're-
you'd-
I think the same pattern. High school was very unstable, insecure.
Yeah.
Just like thought everyone was gonna take my man.
Yeah.
Like why? And then I think it just like started to fizzle out more as I grew older. So
Right.
it came with growth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then I think like my past 2 relationships have been like long distance too. So that really pushed how jealous I can be in a healthy
Mm.
manner. And it's just like trust at that point.
Yeah.
So I think from then it's been pretty chill. Yeah, I think it's just like, I don't know, the mentality of like, if they're gonna put themselves in a weird situation, not communicate it with me or explain himself, then I don't think I have like much to worry about.
Right.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
not too much. But back then I would be like a little psycho for sure. Like,
Psycho.
why are you talking to this girl?
Yeah.
And stuff like that. Yeah.
Right, because we always see them as high school, you know, like,
Yeah.
they have their own friend groups, we have our own, so it's like,
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. And it comes with like the people you're dating too. I feel like
Yeah.
there's a pattern where no one's a threat. Like
Mm.
they're not that type that would go out and meet people constantly or have a ton of female friends. Like
Mm.
that itself gives a good edge of our stability.
Yeah.
But I wonder if, let's say they were not like that and they were like a different type of personality, then we wouldn't be interested or
Right.
attracted to them in the first place.
Right. Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's hard to say when we already get that handicap.
Right.
If that makes sense.
Like,
Like-
all of our boyfriends are very
Yeah.
nerdy and like just
Mhm.
like to
Yeah.
stay at home kind of thing.
So I don't want to
That's
say
true.
that I'm like not jealous and stable.
Exactly.
Like if I get pushed to a corner and
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
I think it's the or because these guys are all very like they keep to themselves, and for the most part they stay at home. For the most part they don't party, they don't like have a lot of like female friends.
Yeah. Basically no
Girl
social
space
media
friends.
presence. Like
Yeah.
Wait a second.
Like-
that's what I'm saying. Like
Wait a second.
that's what I'm saying.
Hard
It
here.
feels weird for us to be like, we're
not
stable.
We're not jealous.
We don't, but I get it.
We're not
like,
being challenged.
we're not
Yeah.
being challenged.
That actually might be it.
Yeah.
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 So self-aware is key. We know now.
Yeah.
We can
Wait a
challenge.
damn minute. Yeah.
They're gonna start testing.
Yeah.